All right, everybody, welcome to the stream for the day. This will eventually be about the baseball slate, but if you follow me carefully, you know it's been a big couple of nights for the Bone Dog, which is my fantasy username. So let's go over that first. I just took home my first live final ticket for the Tournament of Champions semifinal next year.
10 minutes left. I need by 10.5 points. Only Aaron Gordon can sink me. Please, Aaron Gordon. Please don't sink me.
The second place guy had Aaron Gordon. I had an 8-point lead, and he was playing, and Max Strus was not playing. And I was like, God, Aaron Gordon, just stand in the corner. You're definitely like the third or fourth option on this offense. It's not like you're going to get in trouble for taking a shot, but yeah, I needed, like, Kevin Love rooted to the bench, Max Strus rooted to the bench. Finally, Gabe Vincent comes back in and ices it. Not just ices it. Yeah, do you guys know the spoiler?
11-point game. You might pull the starters. Winning by 12 with 5 minutes left. 11-point game. You might pull the starters.
That's my face when I get very
Winning
excited.
by 12.
All right. So it happened. Not only did it happen,
I'd just like to say a sincere thank you to Max Strus. Incredible. What?
Some emotion.
Anyway, we went back to back in the big tournament as well, in addition to just taking the ticket, which is really all I was paying attention to. And apparently on whatever stat thing happened in the last, hopefully doesn't unhappen.
Vincent getting something.
Took down again. So welcome to my my YouTube channel. And I guess this is Twitter. Okay. I'm on, what is it? DFS_PhD at YouTube.
At YouTube, yeah. It's definitely how you talk, adult. But I was pretty excited, as you can tell. This was my goal for the year. And I've been doing, oh God, stop talking. I've been positive manifesting. So my brother's not going to want to hear this, but I've been doing a lot of positive manifesting, and both of the days I won big recently, I was very positive, including yesterday, I've won a lot of money recently. I've been throwing around in the big tournaments. So yesterday I've been watching a lot of Roland Garros. I think I know what's up. Might win today. Right now I'm in like takedown position for the live final there. But yesterday I was watching, the very first thing that happened was a walkover. One of my girls I had picked, which was right. I mean, Sabalenka, I think it was. I forget who it was. But just decides, oh, hurt my knee. Whatever. Sorry. Possible they could see this, I guess, now. I don't know. But I don't mean to disparage the athletes ever. This is all whiny boy stuff from me. I shouldn't really do that, if I'm taking the PhD angle. But anyway, so but I didn't at the time either. Yesterday, I'm just in such a, because I won so much money, who gives a crap? It's easier now. But also, I was trying to be positive, like generally. So right away, the immediate thought I had was, even Sunruns have sunspots. So that's going to be the title of today's video, and the take home for today. Even Sunruns have sunspots, and I lost, was that $220 at least, probably $235 on somebody's bad knee in warm-ups. I mean, it's clay, so who knows what it was. It was legitimate injury, obviously. Clay is terrible. Jesus. Also, if you watch that Haddad Maya and Beatrice Tormo today, wow, longest women's match of the year. Back and forth, really delightful match. But it's not my tennis channel yet, although maybe it will be if I take down today. Who knows? I gotta get a video up for that as well. There's never any time for tennis. Like, it's like the slate's up and then it's time to do it, and that's one of the reasons it's fun. Yeah, I think that's all you guys need to see. As you can see, I took down in the big tournament back-to-back now. So like I won the Millie Maker. This is me taking home the Tournament of Champions ticket from the Millie Maker with the optimal lineup for the day as well, and a couple other single entries that I have never done in my life, but maybe I'll just leave the lifetime ROI incredible. Anyway, you can follow me at DFSPhD. I can tell by them watching, how are you watching this and not following me on Twitter where I actually would respond to you? Sorry if I don't think I've seen a comment yet, but much easier to get responses on Twitter right now. Eventually I'll do a Discord, but that's once there's like too many of you to respond to. Yeah, just the brag screen. This is my year so far. You can look at this if you like, or you can look at this if you like. 240%. My lifetime ROI is over 90%, like every dollar I've ever put into DraftKings. So don't ask me for, advice on what you should do. I'm coming from a crazy spot right now and playing while any live final I'm taking a shot at right now because I'm hot. I understand tennis, I understand baseball. So don't do what I'm doing right now. there's going to be some guys on the baseball slate today because I'm playing 150 lineups. You should not be playing. But let's talk about that because this is what the slate's about. There may be some people watching this video not to see me get excited on Twitter or in real life. June 5th, is that? Yeah. My happy birthday to my wife from yesterday. Had a great time at the pool and gonna have a fun time. Future vacations as well. Now, okay. Yeah, got no qualms with. Oh yeah, I didn't actually do an important part of this process. MLB weather report. Great, everything's pretty much green. He would have something up by now if there was like a serious thing. Good pitching weather, Tampa Bay. Okay, is that on the when I go to? Just want to see, how I do my little, not genealogy, what's the word? Astrology thing. Where I go to, okay, so I'm still winning the ticket. All right, so lobby. I have no idea how I can't get a spoiler alert on desktop because I don't know any of the cues. So they're doing this 888 for 100,000 up top, like a lot, huh? I saw that last week too because I was like trying to enter every 100,000 up top for a day, whatever. And I'm not doing 888, but they're doing that a lot. They're reliably filling that with 400, 500 people. There may be a lot of rich people who don't really know DraftKings. I have to consider this. I'm gonna have to start looking at their stats because you can tell people stats. I'm not being sneaky. Every contest you're in, you can go to the contest page and download the contest stats. I only mention this because I found this out last week, and I feel like I've been a pretty serious DraftKings player for a while. And I found it out as a result of needing to export it to my guy who does this projections thing. You should all do him. I'm not getting a referral code. Just go to sportsprojections.com. This guy's great, and the tool is way too cheap now. I'm sure he'll raise the price eventually. I mean, yeah, not too high though, because that'll knock you off. All right, no, it would take me a day or two, and for each new sport, so it's much better for this one guy to do it for all of us. Okay, but I was looking at, oh yeah, I'll probably do this competition too. Now that I'm doing fun single entry stuff, because it's so easy, it's so much harder to win. Like, well, I like both of the challenges in baseball, right? Don't put a single entry in a 150 max. That's what I did for years in baseball. And it's just like sometimes you're gonna win, right? But I mean, it's not enough really to keep you excited and for you to get good enough statistics to care. So if you're 150, if you have enough money, 150 max, 150 max. If you have enough money, 20 max, 20 max. If you're doing single entry, do single entry. You know what I mean? So I might play a single entry today in addition to my 150, and I guess I'm doing a 20. I don't remember what I said. Yeah, I'm doing a 150 and a 20 because I wanted to test. I've been telling you guys to restrict pitchers more when you're 20 as opposed to 150. I want to get some money behind that, double check, because now that I'm telling people to do that, that's received wisdom that I haven't A/B tested yet. Hey, so here's another thing I can talk about. Okay, I was looking up the weather arbitrage. Tampa Bay, Boston, does it say sunny? I'm guessing it does. Tampa Bay don't play Boston today? Okay, well, I'm feeling a bit like a chump. Come on, bud. What's 6-5? That's today. What are you doing, man? Tampa Bay at Boston? Is that just the early game or something? Well, it's not on the slate, so no edge. No edge. Okay. I almost X him out, but I wanted to be here for tomorrow's video, so I'll put him over there instead. Okay, so let's see. Anything in the Saber Sim, you can see kind of my average of, yeah, this is what I'm going to do for the 150. I'm not going to play probably Abbott or Oviedo in the 20. Maybe not Snell either. 50%? Yeah, I'd probably fade Snell as well. I just don't feel it. And I mean, unless like the wind is like way at his back, because oh no, that's in San Diego. Yeah. So we'd have to, it's probably not going to be good pitching weather. It's not going to be bad pitching weather. It's going to be San Diego weather. So, yeah, I'll do about the same for Snell in the 20. Maybe I'll be a little bit more pessimistic. I got to put the extra share somewhere. I'll probably just X out these guys I just said. When I go to the 20, as I mentioned, stack types on a slate like this, not very many games. I don't know if you need to get creative. Get that one-off player. I don't think, are we expecting a wild guy when it comes to the batters? A wild guy. That's a good one. The wild guy being the extreme value. Okay, so John Singleton is our wild guy for the day. So, your 7 stacks are viable. Probably don't click this guy. I only click that guy if there's no good single viable stack because if there's a single guy, then you know the sevens are going to be real contenders. But if there's no like wild single guy, then I think the eights have a way better chance. This is maybe also bordering on astrology, and this is the PhD channel, so I should probably. I'm trying to differentiate myself with talking about math. So let me do that more. This is how you figure out your uniqueness, how well you're doing at your under 5%. Like when you win, are you going to win $1 million? Are you going to win $100,000? Are you going to win $5,000 or whatever? Like I did tonight, but just because I was trying to win that ticket. Okay, so not much arbitrage to do on the actual screen. What was my? Should have written down the thing. I have contest selection from yesterday. So we've got strategy. I've talked about I've started forming an idea of the holy triumvirate of like DraftKings, like strategy or like I guess pathway, whatever. Because it's strategy, tactics, and what was the other one? Luck. Right. Luck is part of it as well. So strategy and tactics you can control and luck you can't control. So just make sure that you know your metrics. So when I say you know your metrics, I mean come here. You know your graphs. You know, if I go to the graph, I go to finish position. Yeah, you can see also that's kind of fun. My lifetime profit. Not good, not good, good. Also, not pro, not pro. I'm losing like $5,000 when I'm just playing for fun over 6 years here for a while. And then definitely, I'm not sure how they're counting ticket value here because I count myself up these 2 years, so I don't think that's right. But yeah, so let's see. Let's look at finish position. Got some yelling children. Oh, maybe lock the door right quick just so this doesn't go. Becomes a big problem. It's only a big problem. It's not a big problem because he's a child. Children obviously do this. It's a big problem because I don't know how to edit video, and so I have to do this in one take every time. But yeah, so you can see how you're doing here in finished position. Cumulative graphs are great. I mean, like this is what I've been into for a long time. If you don't know about Gini coefficients and like this is how you should know about any distribution of wealth. The Gini coefficient has to do with like the deviation from the line of equality of a cumulative distribution, meaning how much more of a pie do the rich people have than the poor people, which obviously they do, but it comes from math. And the specific point that I was making back in the day is that the Gini coefficient, like perfect equality, is weird. Perfect equality is not natural. So I don't think I published it, and I don't think it's anywhere. But I had the idea that you could do the Gini coefficient for a natural gas, which I don't, or a gas, not a natural gas. What do they call that? A ideal gas. So Gini coefficient, ideal gas. Yeah, maybe. This guy might have done it after I did it in, I mean, not being rude, but I did it in college. Well, somewhere in here, you're gonna have it. Control F Genie. Oh, they just cited it? So where are they citing 27? Oh, whatever. I should do this offline. But why have I brought Genie? Oh yeah. So looking at your cumulative metrics is always the way to do it. And in particular for us, the reason it's the way to do it is this tells you whether or not you're going to win a bunch of money or just a little money. So across all sports and across all competitions, not looking that impressive, right? Like I haven't really killed it. But let's zoom into your entries. Don't want to do this too clearly on my baseball video that I'm really good at basketball stuff because it's the end of that season. That's why I'm not doing that. But have a look at my basketball stats and you'll see, well, it's pretty good up here at the top. Yeah, it's like 5-1, or is it right on? Yeah, okay. My absolute top bucket needs improvement. But overall, yeah, I'm outperforming the field 1.25 to 1 over my entire life. So, I'd want to hash it down dates wise to being like recently eventually, but why not just broad strokes show you what I'm talking about and what your curve should look like. So yeah, I should also say shout out to Alex Baker for showing me this graph in the first place because like I didn't know I had access to this. I had this roto tracker for a while because I wanted to know how much money I'm making or losing and at a time. And this helps, yeah. So obviously you don't want to have really the worst lineups, but it doesn't really matter if you don't win. I'm doing GPPs right. I should make it clear that I don't ever do double ups, but maybe the satellites or something. Yeah, like with a satellite, I wouldn't necessarily care if I got the absolute best lineup, so I wouldn't. So GPPs I should hash. Oh wow, it's way better. So it's like 30% better than the average man at the absolute top bucket. So with NBA, oh, this is baseball. Hey, cool. Oh no, something happened with the filters. Oh, across all sports. I think it's still, yeah, my GPP stats are good, but yeah, they're good for baseball. So you should watch this video. Can we see tennis? This is just generally learning about myself. I feel good at tennis. I am good at tennis. Okay. I'm thinking about putting out tennis videos, but it's like, I guess that's the same order of magnitude good I am. Because I mean, like, here's an example of a sport that I should not do videos for until I get better at the sport. Hockey. What do you see here? I don't see anything. I'm not putting a huge allocation towards hockey. I'm only doing positive VB stuff only. What's going on? I don't know nothing about hockey. SaberSim, I guess. Need to get their hockey house in order. There's no money behind hockey. Who cares really about getting your hockey house in order? What about football? Oh, okay. Well, that was a little bit skill. I've always had the impression that my football hit was more luck than this, but this is not really skill enough, like compared to the basketball one. I don't know if there's more chance involved. I don't know what the variance is, but look, I'm like outperforming every single cash component, whereas you go to football, it's like sometimes he wins a few. And I mean, okay, well, I had a few big hits. I got 10,000 at the end of football season, so it's good to see that wasn't entirely random, and that I can put some money behind that next year and expect positive things. But this is what you should do. You see a bunch of things here. Golf. Ugh. I never do it. I know it's bad. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. Done deal. I'm going to subscribe to a new service. If you follow golf at all, you'll know what it is. But this is just indication that my existing golf service, I can't go into the next Millie Maker with this. This performance is trash. And it's not just me. I know golf. So like I'm putting inputs in that are going to be better than average even. I know golf. Listen to me. No, but I'm winning like offline tournaments, So that's what I mean by I know golf. Also, I play golf. I'm good at physical golf. So like just like with basketball, I played basketball in college, so I feel like I should be good at basketball gambling. So with golf, I play golf, so I kind of feel like I should know what a golfer does. Anyway, I also want to start writing off trips to golf courses. So, yeah, I probably won't mention the person whose golf stuff I will use as part of a mixture because I might be a direct competitor. Now that I'm thinking about it, if I do on-course interviews and stuff. Okay, so I'm doing a little bit of investigation of self, and you see how it immediately led to offline investigation of self. Yeah, here's my PhD advice to you for the day. Learn your metrics. So get out there, play the sports you feel like you know, do enough lineups that you get good metrics. Like I had to get, a lot. What is this? Can't have buckets of every thousandth of result until you have 1,000 results, right? So just get out there every day, whatever you like. Baseball, you like baseball, play baseball. You like NBA, play NBA, and play WNBA. Everybody play WNBA. Support it. It's fun. And I mean, why don't women have confidence? Like, this is why I like tennis so much. Confident women are amazing. And you see it sometimes in the WNBA, but more often than not, my wife was saying I left on the WNBA the other day because I love it and I'm gambling on it. And she heard all the interviews, normally with the guys, they're like, thank God or whatever, at the absolute most humble. But normally they're like, but I knew I was going to do well. I practiced hard, just like I did, at the beginning of this video. And it's my whole thing for you, but especially for you women. You can do it. Whatever it is, man. Be confident, be proud. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I want to see everybody get in the WNBA so they get their like advertising contract. This is ridiculous. Look it up sometime. The WNBA's advertising contract for like twice or like 50% more viewers than the MLS is like 33% less. It's just like misogyny and sexism for the sake of that. So I can't get into that. I'm a numbers guy. So this is the numbers talk. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make too many enemies that way. I'll pair my audience out early with some loose political talk. Okay, cool. Yeah, have a good time today. Pick a random pitcher. Hope a stack works out for you. These are the stacks probably for today. You can consider this one. I mean, I'm not even at 150, but that's just because, I don't know. Do I have a good enough reason? What's the distribution of stacks? I don't really have a good enough reason. I might include it. Not a done deal. Okay. But I am going to end the video here, and I've realized it takes a screenshot. I don't know exactly when towards the end, so I've been trying to do some stuff like this because I'll make a card. My wife is a great artist. I'll get her to do the card. But for now, this all happened very suddenly, so I'm just doing videos. All right, bye. And happy hunting today. Leave a comment in the replies. I do get notifications from this, so I will try to respond. For today's baseball slate, it locks a little earlier, by the way. It's like 3:40 Pacific. So make a note, it's normally like 4 o'clock Pacific, 4:07 or something. All right. Have a good day, everyone. And da 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 da.